What's up, Ballpark fans? On this special detour of American Ballpark road trip, we were headed through St. Louis and doing something a little bit different than baseball, but found some baseball sites to show you. And one is this beautiful house right behind me. It is the childhood home of one Lawrence Peter Yogi Berra. That's where he spent his childhood and learned how to play baseball and become one of the best bad ball hitters as he was regarded during his career, in a sandlot just down the street from here in the Hill neighborhood of St. Louis. So that is where the legend began for Yankee legend and former Yankee manager as well, 1972 Baseball Hall of Fame inductee, Lawrence Peter Yogi Berra. So right across the street from Yogi Berra's childhood home is the childhood home of another major leaguer whose impression on baseball was left long after his playing career, and it is Joe Giragiola. So he did have an 8-year major league career broken up by service during World War II, but he grew up right across the street, literally door to door across the street from the catching legend Yogi Berra. And Joe Giragiola earned a name in his own right as a broadcaster, commentator, and baseball personality, as well as an author. So these two learned how to play ball in the same sandlot just down the street here in the Hill neighborhood in St. Louis. And it's an amazing but very small geographic talent pool here on the Hill. So here's the home, childhood home at least, of Joe Giragiola. And I'm taking a stroll down the street here in the Hill, that very street that Yogi Berra and Joe Giragiola grew up on. And the Hill is a 621-acre area of St. Louis and a long-standing neighborhood established by Italian immigrants that remains in that Italian heritage today. You see a lot of Italian flags here, a lot of ciao, even the signs thanking local healthcare workers say grazie. So this neighborhood really represents not only a history in baseball, but a cultural history as well, and a great place to visit, to eat, to see the sights, and really take in how a community like this can thrive in a major metropolitan area like St. Louis. Literally just up the road from the Berra and Giragiola homes is Joe Fassi Sausage and Sandwich Factory. If the Hill is known for anything, it's known for delicious and authentic Italian food. This shop has been serving that up in the form of 28 sandwiches served either hot or cold, homemade salads and salad dressings, and of course, sausage and homemade meatballs since Paul Fassi opened a grocery business here in 1926. An entire wall of fame honors the local boys turned mid-century baseball heroes from just up the block. And when you take a seat in the retro-inspired dining area, you just know both Yogi and Joe were no strangers to the Fassi and Cole families who established the business and continue to see it prosper through their commitment to serving customers with quality products in the Fassi tradition. The St. Louis Science Center isn't too far from the Hill and makes for an affordable, family-friendly stop if you visit St. Louis any time of the year. The Science Center, where it is today, was opened on the site of what was originally the McDonald Planetarium. Over the years, several expansions have built the center into a complex of over 300,000 square feet of both permanent and traveling exhibits, the planetarium, and an Omnimax theater. there's something to see everywhere at the St. Louis Science Center, from natural wonders to man-made ones. Visitors can even see and experience prehistoric wonders to out-of-this-world sights like a TARDIS from Doctor Who, a model of the Mars rover, and artifacts from America's race to space with connections to the city of St. Louis. Alright, Ballpark fans, as you can see, I had to throw on a St. Louis Cardinals hat for this one because this is the original home of the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm standing here off Grand Avenue in St. Louis, about 1.5 miles from St. Louis University's campus and the fabulous Fox Theater, at the original site of Sportsman Park, Bush 1, before it was replaced by Bush 2 in 1967. This is a field connected to the local Boys and Girls Club now. It is pretty well maintained and a great piece of baseball history here, being the site where one of the only inner city or same city World Series occurred outside of New York in 1944 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the St. Louis Browns, who in fact called Sportsman Park home as well. Some great things happen in baseball history, ranging from the wild and wacky of the Browns and Bill Veeck, Eddie Goodell, Pete Gray playing on this site, as well as legends like Stan Musial, the impacting World Series teams like the Gas House Gang, and that 1944, the 1946 World Series champion Cardinals as well. So this is quite a sight to see.